frustrating result, but can you find some positives in that performance? It seemed to be there.
Absolutely, can find some positives. You know, if we cold hard facts of it are, if we had played and defended like that, we'd probably be playing semi-final football. And that's probably the frustrating thing. But in saying that, the pleasing thing is, you know, we've got some good things to look forward to going forward.
I think you said at the start of the year you're always going to be better now than then. So does that kind of show that you're on the right track?
Yeah, I think we are on the right track. You know, they're no slouch to Melbourne Storm. And we weren't disciplined enough in that second half. We gave them too much football in that second half. And when you've got a quality side like that, you know, they're going to make you pay. You know, and then it come down. I thought we defended, you know, really, really well. A couple of one-on-one misses cost us. You know, there was 2 one-on-one misses, there was 2 tries. You know, we need to be better than that, and we need to be better, more disciplined with giving leg ups to a side like Melbourne. You just can't afford to do that.
What did you make of the no penalty call on Ash lately?
Yeah, I mean, you lose your halfback to a head knock. You know, everyone could see there was a high shot. You know, you have no penalty. You know, that's just. You know, where's your duty of care to our players? Yeah, I lose a halfback to a head knock to clearly swing an arm, and there's no penalty. Play on, please.
What about before half time there? Do you think you're a bit hard done by not having one less Storm bloke on?
Oh look, you know, the positive is I'm not going to beat up on the referees. You know, there was 6-0 penalty count there in the second half. You know, and they were perfect up until a crusher tackle apparently. You know, but at the end of the day, we need to be better. You know, and it didn't cost us. The one-on-one tackle misses and the poor discipline in the first half probably cost us more so than anything else.
Was there a bit of frustration in the second half? You're further ahead.
Yeah, there was, but yeah, we shot ourselves in the foot. We sort of could have come out flying, but yeah, just a bit of ill discipline and a couple of penalties that got them down there. And yeah, I thought our defence was actually pretty solid for the majority of the night, but yeah, as Gareth said, you can't give a team like that a foot up and get them down the field because they'll make you pay for it at one stage or not.
Has that summed up your season though, Gareth? There's some really brilliant parts of play where you can match up with any team in this league, and then just 20 minutes of madness where you give away a few penalties and miss a few tackles, and that's probably cost you a top 8 spot.
Yeah, it probably has, Emma. You know, I wouldn't say probably 20 minutes. There was patches in that second half drifted in and out where we were good, but you can't give a side like Melbourne or any side in the NRL because it's all tough a leg up. You know, and we did that today. You know, we paid the price, but I'm really proud of the performance. You know, that was. You know, I know we've come. It's been a bit heartbreaking. You know, last time we were here, you know, Penrith got us in Golden Point. They're playing semi-final football. Early in the year, Cronulla got us with a field goal in the last minute. They're playing semi-final football. You know, I feel for our fans and our supporters because they're going away without the 2 points. But hopefully they're going away proud of the performance that the boys are putting in and knowing, hey, we're not far away. You know, Melbourne, you go through their side, they're chock full of superstars. You know, they've got the greatest fullback ever. They've got the greatest hooker ever. You know, they've probably got the best player of the competition at the moment in Munster. So they're chock full of quality players, but you know, there's some quality players in our football side today that our fans can be excited. Yeah, we're not going away with 2 points tonight, but they should be going away with plenty of hope and, you know, looking forward to 2019, that's for sure.
Ryan, I know that you went off HIA, but we just heard Gareth talk about Cameron Smith, the greatest hooker ever. His communication, particularly with Brody Croft and Cameron Munster, where to kick it, was instrumental at the end there. How's the communication with you guys? Because you seem to always get lost on the 5th tackle, whether it was Kane or whether it was Ashley was doing kicking at the end there. Oh
yeah, they just need to work on that as a team. Yeah, Cam Smith's pretty good at talking to everyone, including the refs, and he's just a professional at it, and yeah, he's probably one of the best players to play the game. So it definitely helps when you've played, you know, as many seasons as he has, and he's probably going to kick on again. And yeah, he's done everything in the game. So they've got a great core of blokes, and they seem to know their roles. And yeah, we just need to work on that more as a team.
And the thing is, sorry, Duck, you know, it's Cameron Smith's played more games put together than most of our backline, to be honest. You know, including our halfbacks. You know, and that's you know, it's a bit of a learning curve, you know, for us. But he's brilliant at it. You know, that's why he's probably the best ever. You know, he's a super player and he controls the game very, very well. And that's something that our young halves and our young players need to learn from, and hopefully one day aspire to be. You know, but you know, he's very special, Cameron Smith, isn't he?
I know you said you've almost like can't find superlatives for AJ, or not surprised by AJ almost anymore. But tonight, did you see some similarities between the way he plays and the way that Billy plays?
Well, it's a big comparison, that one.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a very open Billy Slater fan. You know, he's a super player. You know, there was some things in AJ's game where, you know, he's certainly got the speed and he competes on everything. You know, and that's something that Billy's had as well. But you know, positionally and managing a game and things like that, I'm sure AJ will sit back and, you know, over the next few years pick Billy Slater's game to pieces on the video and hopefully learn from that, and being out there and playing against him, I'm sure it was a big thrill for him. So he's got a big future ahead of him, you know. Where if he can go on to do half of what Billy Slater's done, he's had a fantastic career.
Gareth, you moved Anthony Don back to fullback and you actually put AJ into sort of the halves position there. Is that because of his leadership more than anything, or was it game breaking? What was the tactical reason there?
Oh, just because losing Ash, I just need another genuine half in the line to help out Elge to steer our team around. You know, AJ's played a lot of half. Mitch Rain was the only other option there. I don't think putting him in the halves is fair to him when you got a genuine half in AJ and a genuine half in Kane. I think they need to be steering the team around, and I just thought AJ might have been able to help LG out a little bit more, and Donny's more than capable of handling the fullback role.
Gareth, you're right, mate.
Gareth, was a fair call. The first 20 minutes, last tackle options were fantastic. The last 60, not as much. It was crucial in the outcome, do you think?
Yeah, game management's so important, Cato, you know, and that's something that, you know, I think our players around Ash and Elge probably need to help them out with them a little bit more. I thought there were times in that second half where when we defended the set, we got the ball back, we were just hanging on instead of showing some tough energy and actually doing something with the ball. And that if we're doing something with the ball, we're getting behind the ball and we're throwing some shots at Melbourne, and we're going to be finishing our sets a little bit better instead of just playing dumb football and at the last minute say, okay, where are we going to kick it? So it comes down to game management, and you know, they've got some of the best in the business, and we've got some guys that are learning.
Got a big one next weekend to finish the season. You would have watched JT go around last night. You looking forward to this?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're back home. It's a fantastic occasion. It's a sellout, you know, and I mean, you are genuinely talking to me, what player that I've, you know, admired, and I'm probably his biggest fan, you know. He's a super player. He's been fantastic for the great game. He's done everything in the game. He just doesn't need the 2 points next week. He had his 2 points last night.
Hopefully they peaked early for you.
Yeah, look, in saying that, you know, one thing you know about JT, no matter whether it's rugby league or whether it's marbles or whatever, he's going to compete on it. So, you know, there's another game he's going to come out, he's going to compete hard, but we've got to dust ourselves off and come out and play some good footy and make sure we send our fans and our supporters off with some real, you know, smile on their face at the end of next week, you know, more so than a smile on JT's face. He's had enough smiles.
Thanks, fellas.